Hello, everybody. Thank you. So, what is Bible Girls? So, Bible Girls is the youth program of Bible for Change. It's been running for 3 years in United States, and Laura and myself officially launched in London a year ago, actually. So, it's been running for 12 months. So, for Bible Girls is a program that is designed by girls and for girls. How did we do this? When we decided that we wanted to do this program, launch this program in UK, we actually created a focus group to understand what the girls aged 12 to 17 actually needed. We're here to listen and we're here to provide. With these focus groups, we created a year one program of needs and workshops to provide them with the right skills and tools so they could become change makers in their own communities.
So I'd like to start by asking you girls to introduce yourselves. So your age, your name, and your school. And also, what do you love about the Bible Girls program? Yes, Amaya.
Sorry. My name's Amaya Harris. I'm 15 and I go to Larkmead School. And I like Be Bold Girls because it's a really welcoming place and we have constant support and access to new ideas.
Hi, my name's Trisha, and I'm 17 years old, and I go to Royal Latin School. I like Be Bold Girls because it's a great community, it has a great support system. You meet amazing friends, and you get to connect with such inspiring people. It's a comfortable space, and I always enjoy myself there. And they really do help you have like soft skills to build on how you want to share yourself, because we all have voices and we all have ideas, but Be Bold Girls really helps you project that in a way that everyone else can listen.
Hi, my name is Panita and I'm 16 years old and I go to the Henrietta Barnett School. Personally, I love the networking and brainstorming aspect. It is such a beautiful thing to watch girls of different ages and different backgrounds come together to work towards a particular goal, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it.
Thank you. So now that we got to know our Bible girls today, let me bring you a bit of context. Why are they here? For year one program, we ran 2 in-person events. And on our second in-person event, we hosted 3 workshops. By the end of these 3 workshops, we split the girls into teams. And then they had to apply the skills that they learned, thinking about a change they wanted to make in their own community if they have these tools and skills. The girls that we have here today were our Change Maker Challenge winners. So, Tricia, could you please explain the audience what was your Change Maker Challenge?
So our idea was a modeling agency called Skin Deep, and it was really important to us because especially young girls, they have access, especially young girls now who have access to the internet, have seen unrealistic and unattainable standards of beauty. And these standards are placed on them before they can even gain an understanding of and form their own opinion of what beauty is. And too often, you see girls comparing their own natural appearances to filtered and edited versions online. And so they start blaming themselves and asking questions as to why they don't look like that and what they need to change in order to fit those criterias. And they start losing confidence in themselves. So we wanted Skin Deep to portray an honest, unfiltered, diverse, and inclusive image. And we wanted girls to see models that actually look like them and models that they can see themselves in. And we wanted to take beauty back from the filters and bring it back to something real and show that freckles, scars, acne, they're all natural, and we wanted our modeling agency to show that.
So, Pranita, a question for you next. Why do you think that it's important for girls like yourselves to see yourselves represented in the products and the media that you use?
It is so important for girls to see themselves reflected in the products they use and the media they consume, as representation is not just about being seen, it is knowing that you are valued. And when girls see their own faces, their own bodies and stories reflected with dignity and pride, it tells them that you are enough and you have a place here. Without that reflection, too many people begin to doubt their worth. Body positivity is a vital part of this. It teaches every girl that her body is not something to change or hide, but something to be proud of, exactly as it is. When we show the true diversity of who girls are in every shape, shade, and story, we build a generation that knows how to stand tall, dream boldly, and lead fearlessly. Representation is not just important, it's a foundation of confidence, ambition, and change. And every girl deserves to see a world that reflects her power, her beauty, and her possibility.
Thank you. Amaya, what would you like to ask the brand managers and advertising agencies in the audience today to take into consideration when putting together marketing strategies for beauty and fashion brands moving forward?
Okay, so first of all, I think a lot of brands have a very limited range of shades, especially in the makeup industry. And I'd really like to see that change because I think everyone deserves a space that they can feel welcome and like they belong. And makeup is a basic part of pretty much every woman's life. You shouldn't have to search to find the shade that you are because that's who you are. And I also think that, especially in the advertising and branding side of things, things like acne and scars and blemishes, they're not really shown, even though they're a very normal thing to have, and they're part of growing up, and there's nothing wrong with that. If companies do decide to edit and airbrush photos and take those things out, I think that they should be a bit more transparent about it so that young girls don't get the wrong idea about who they are and what they should look like.
Thank you, Amaya. And then Trisha, I just want to ask you, what do you think is different about the Be Bold Girls program, and why do we need programs like this?
Yeah, so I think Be Bold Girls has done a fantastic job of including girls of all ages, including really young girls. And I was quite surprised to see such young girls, aged 11 to 12, having such clear views and opinions, and having such insightful ideas and conversations. And I think Be Bold Girls has done an incredible job of understanding that all these sorts of problems affect them as well. Even at such a young age, they're still exposed to all these sort of discriminations and ideas of what they should look like and everything. So I think Be Bold Girls has done an amazing job of not patronizing them or sugarcoating them into believing such things, and make them understand that if this problem affects them, they can also be a part of the solution. And it doesn't hide from them, and it's a place where they can genuinely ask questions, make mistakes, and actually practice being bold.
Thank you so much for your bravery in front of all these incredible women coming here. You express yourself so well. You should be very proud. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We actually have really exciting news. Be Bold Girls UK has signed a partnership with the University of Greenwich, which means for the next 3 years, our in-person events are going to be hosted at University of Greenwich campuses. I would like to thank Yvette from University of Greenwich and Jen from Be Bold Girls UK for making this possible. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for having us today. I just want to remind you all that the Be Bold Girls program is free for all girls to attend. And 2 actions from us. Please sign up your Be Bold Girls to our program by following the QR code. and or share with anyone you think be interested to join. And also follow our LinkedIn page where you can find all the information about our future events. Thank you so much for having us, and thank you to the girls.
Thank you. Can we have another round of applause for these amazing girls? I know. You might want to take them with you. Take them with you. Yeah, if you could.